What up? Planet Hank live in the morning. Yo, look who I'm here with. LJ Hermreck. What up, son? How are
What
you
up?
doing?
What up? How's it going?
How are you this morning?
Good. Getting ready for a vacation, so I'm pretty damn excited to get out of Kansas and Springfield, Missouri, where I've been for the past month now.
Where you going, bro?
We're going to Cancun, called resort called Estradette.
Oh, Cancun, bro. You're going to get some of them coconut drinks with a big umbrella in it and shit.
Yeah, no, it's me and my wife's spot. We've been going there about every year now, so.
Oh, really? That's dope. You and your wife go to Cancun every year.
We plan on it, yeah. That's where the fight money goes to.
Dude, I'm fucking jealous as hell, man. Straight up jealous as hell. Fucking, uh, except the weather, like, dude, it's hot as fuck these days. Like, how hot is it there?
Shit, I think it's going to be cooler in Cancun when we get there than where the hell I've been. Because
Yeah,
Springfield, Missouri, outside all day for work, and that shit's over 100 degrees. I mean, I got a
yeah,
farm.
bro. It's hot as fuck lately, like hot as fuck. I don't think it's 100 degrees here. It's like, but the humidity where I live in the Northeast is fucking miserable, bro. Absolutely
Yeah.
miserable.
Yeah, here
Fucking,
it's probably like 80 right now, so it's not that bad.
yeah. What's up with you with the fight world, bro? Any news?
Man, I had news for BKFC late July to fight in Tampa, but they didn't have anyone in the weight class I was looking for. Usually I fight at 45, but I wanted to step up to 55, 65, knowing to be a fat boy and go 170, 75. But Nate Shook didn't have anyone for me, so I'm possibly looking at doing an MMA fight for an Evolution Fighting Championship here in Wichita.
Oh, fucking fill in with an MMA fight. You have a belt too. What belt are you?
Black belt. I just recently got promoted in my jiu-jitsu, so
I just saw that. Yo,
yeah,
go where the wind is not. The wind is
yeah,
blowing on you.
get out that win. Yeah, my car is getting worked on right now, and my wife's. I know 13 years in the game of jiu-jitsu and made it to my
Got the fucking black belt, bro. That's dope.
my longest relationship ever with anything.
Yeah, that's a big deal. Having a black belt in jiu-jitsu is serious. And to me, it's actually shocking when guys like you, there's a couple other guys who have black belts in the promotion, like Hero Henry just got his. Tom Schoaf, I think, might have just gotten his, or he's a brown belt. I can't remember. But Elvin Brito's got a brown belt. I think Boss Hogg has a brown belt. There's a few guys. And
I mean, this is my number one sport, but I love the hands too, so I'm always gonna be up for a bare knuckle anytime they call me.
yeah, man, like, to me, when guys go into bare knuckle and they don't just go to jujitsu and keep it real, like, even if you're not using it, go one day a week, bro. Because when you need that MMA fight, when shit ain't lining up with the promotion, you're gonna be up a creek, dude. You spend 5 years doing just boxing at bare knuckle because the glove boxing promotions, they don't have the same love for bare knuckle as fucking you think they would, you know?
Nah, and I tell people all the time, like, when they ask me what I do to lose weight, and sometimes I'll go running, but I'd rather go and roll for an hour or two rather than run and just, knock out a 5 mile, 6 mile run. I'm definitely gonna do more work while I'm rolling in jiu-jitsu, so that's where I usually lose all
Oh
my
yeah. Dude, jiu-jitsu is like the best cardio. Oh my god, you use your whole body.
Oh, yeah.
Unless you want to sandbag it, because the better you get, you can just lay back and fuck with the people and do nothing. But if you want to grind, it's there.
No, there's times where, yeah, I'm definitely being a lazy ass. But no, being in Springfield, I've had the opportunity to do some cross training.
Yeah.
And those guys see a black belt come in from out of town, they're like, oh, let's see how this guy rolls. So my training's been pretty fun, and it's been nice. I mean, it sucks not having a fight in a while, but I like just training every day and getting out there and doing shit, not having to worry about a certain schedule or my weight or anything of that nature.
So you fought your last fight. You fought Steve-O, and it was a scrap like a motherfucker. But you took the L. And what do you think about him?
I was butthurt. I mean, I wasn't out cold. I didn't get knocked out, but my cheek was touching my eyebrow, and the ref, Nick Burns, he's a good friend. He's refed a ton of my fights. He, if he wanted to make the call, I trust his judgment. But no, I could have definitely won another round with him. I wanted to finish that fight. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
my face was pretty ugly and all that fun shit. But no, that was a good time. You don't get to scrap like that too many times in your life legally. And
Right.
I love to throw hands, and that dude was a tough fight. I mean, that was my longest fight for bare knuckle. Every time, my last two were first rounders, so we went 4 rounds, and it was like at the end of the fourth round.
Yeah, you guys beat the shit out of each other. You really did.
Yeah, we both came out pretty damn ugly that fight. I think
Yeah, like your first fight there, what was that, dude? It was like that little fucking that dude you knocked out in the first round.
yeah,
Uh
got his name too.
yeah, it was like Rowdy something like
Rowdy Akers, yeah.
Yeah, Rowdy Acres. Yeah, dude, that was so weird. I feel like he like knocked himself out, and like obviously you hit him, but he was just like a spaz. He just like was throwing arm punches and all weird.
Oh yeah,
And
I
when you
didn't want to get hit from that shit, but no,
yeah, oh
it was
yeah,
good.
no way. But still,
I got good coaches, and Cody Carrillo, he was the one that we worked on a step back uppercut, and that was what put him down. Was when he was just rushing in, step back to the side, uppercut,
yeah,
bam, right there. So
yeah, like you're way too good of a fighter for an opponent like that. Like you hearing this, you're a black belt in jiu-jitsu. You have a great coach. You're a gym rat. Like someone like Rusty Akers who's just gonna fucking dude, he's like fucking drinking light beer and smoking cigarettes. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
dude,
hey, gotta give him props though. He came in there and was throwing. So, but yeah,
yeah, he
still,
threw the punches.
there's different levels to it at times, and my last two opponents, they got the best of me those fights. I mean, give me another shot. I feel like I do better. Give me a shot with anybody. I feel like I do better. But you know, you have your days sometimes, and you can be shitty days and they can be good days. But yeah, my last two fights, it sucked. I hate taking the L, but I hope they give me still another opportunity. I mean, they did at one point in Tampa, but the fight didn't go through. So I'm hoping here in the next couple months I hear something from Bare Knuckle again because I want to get back in there.
And you want to go up. See, that's the thing. You're 1-2, right? 1-2. So, dude, there's guys with worse records than that still getting phone calls, and we're just on Tampa. There are guys who are straight up 0-2, no wins, fucking no gym, you know, and and to me, if you go up a new weight class, it's kind of like I want to see what happens, you know, like I do. I want to see if that's the little trick. If 155, 165 would make you bet.
Yeah, those would be a little bit better for me. Like I was saying earlier, 145 is a pain in my ass to cut, man. I'm telling, my calorie intake is about 500 a day. I'm staying away from every sugar, every carb you can think of. Um, I mean, it's a super strict diet. Uh, Basically, I stop eating at 6 o'clock. I fast until about 8 o'clock the next day. I'll have something small. But no, 145. It's getting tough. I like 155 because most of my knockouts have been at 155. When I knocked out Rowdy Akers, I had an MMA fight with Devin Weber, and I knocked him out in the first round. That was a 155 fight.
Yeah.
Just those 10 pounds make a big difference.
So wait a minute. That Rowdy Akers fight was 155?
It was 150.
Oh, 150. I was going to say, he's...
Yeah, it was a catch weight. I was a little bitch, and I was like, I want to go 5 pounds down. I was like, would you do 150? And they're like, yeah. So I was like, all right, cool.
Wow. Oh,
Never missed
shit.
weight, and it wasn't an issue. I mean, I could have cut the last 5, but I technically was trying to fight at 55, and this dude wanted 45. So
Yeah. So you made it go through. Now listen, fucking, have you seen the fucking BKFC shit where all the CBD and marijuana people are thrown out?
Yeah, that sucks, man. I mean, I personally, I don't smoke. I don't even take CBD. I kind of used to do CBD, but it's not my call for what anyone else wants to do for medical reasons.
Yeah.
I mean, if you can promote alcohol, which actually does more damage, everything else, and then you don't want to promote marijuana, especially like CBD companies and stuff.
Yeah, that's real
It kind
weird.
of sucks. It's kind of a low ball.
It's
Like
like,
Kansas, it sucks because they're trying to shut down Delta 8 places, and it's like it's not even marijuana. It's like they're shutting shops down, and it's ridiculous. But they'll sell alcohol at the drive-through at the local Spangles around the corner.
yeah, like, dude, alcohol, fucking sell it right there, cage side. But then, fucking CBD. My problem with it isn't even just the product. Like, say they don't agree with it, or someone doesn't agree with it. My issue is almost all the fighters have a CBD company sponsoring them. So,
I even had a CBD company, and I mean, I use a little bit of the product. Usually, I use more of the lotion for my knees and stuff, and
yeah.
other things my way. I tried it, and I'm not banging on it. I mean, I used to smoke back in the day, but past couple of years now, it's just
All my
too into.
sponsors, all of them, every sponsor I got is fucking CBD and marijuana, dude. Like, and I have my own CBD company right here, Planet Hank pre rolls, motherfucker. So it's definitely throwing me for a loop. My problem with it is this: what's going to replace the money from the fighters? Like, say a fighter has 2 or 3 CBD companies, and they rely on that to go to the gym, to get your training, to pay for your fucking bullshit, and now they just take it away. Like, are you gonna? Is there? I mean, there's got to be a way.
Sadly, not. I don't see them unless they change their mind. But I mean, I don't see David Philman trying to be wishy-washy about it.
Nope.
So I don't think that's going to change anytime soon. And no, you got a good point. I mean, that's how these guys, we get money on the side to get these extra things that we need to get ready for a fight. Like I said, I mean, my CBD sponsor, they threw a couple stuff at me. It wasn't like I was asking for money or anything, but still,
Yeah.
just the fact that they were able to help, give me some free products. I mean, the amount of product they gave me is probably about $100 in value to
Yeah,
me.
like, I mean, and
Still,
hey, that's not going to make or break a fight. But these companies, they do pay dollar values to people. I mean, you know, not everybody's getting money for their shit. They're getting different shit. But here's the thing: I feel like, okay, the article says that you can't display it, you can't fucking wear it at the promotion in the back area. Like, you can't be on site at a BKFC event or a weigh-in or any of that shit. And you can't, but it does not say that you can't put it on your social media, and that, or that, on a podcast. Like, you could still rep a company, you just can't bring the company to the squared circle. So,
yeah, and that's the part right there because that's where they kind of want it. They want to be on the shirt. They want to be on the shorts. I mean, actually, my last fight at the Intrust because they had it. It wasn't like strict or permanent, but they also had it in the rules. They were like, "Hey, you got it. Okay, I'm coming right in there." They
yeah.
had it to the point where it was like you can't really show marijuana company. So I actually had to patch up the brand on my pants. I had to fully cover them just so I didn't get any kind of penalty or yelled at. Cause you get in trouble for that shit. Like they'll take, you can get,
Money.
yeah, you can lose some money from that. Lose money from the money you're already losing that you're getting to.
That's some bullshit. Imagine that. You fucking go out, you don't know any better, and they take your purse away. I'd be fucking pissed, bro. Like, I'm
Yeah,
just.
there's a lot on that contract you gotta follow because you don't want to lose out on any income that you can get. So I don't know how some fighters. I mean, they got managers to read that shit over. I read that shit over myself throughout, so I knew everything that was going on. But yeah, it was to the point where it was like, it wasn't you can't do it, but they're like, it's highly strictly, we don't want to see it, and there could be a penalty. Not so, but and that was back about 4 months ago now.
Yeah, man. This is fucking. There's gonna be some different shit going in and out with this one for sure, because this is, I mean, I thought it was a little brutal the way that they just fucking put a blanket statement out there. But I'm also 40, so I remember what it's like in the 80s and 90s with weed. That was a whole hell of a lot of no. In the 90s, nobody would
Oh
have
yeah,
even have asked. Like, it would have just been like, yeah, of course you can't fucking have a bunch of weed shit down at your fight.
yeah, I paid for it.
Oh,
Yeah,
your car ready?
yeah, I got paid for it here, side here. But no, well, it's wild because here in Kansas, I mean, that shit, like I said, CBD shops are getting taken down. I went to Springfield, Missouri. I'm seeing dispensaries. I'm like, shit, I don't even smoke. So, but I might have to stop by just to check it out.
Just to see.
Or just to see, because I wish I was here in Kansas. This state would make so much goddamn money off of it, but they don't. We got politicians on both sides, the red and the blue, that I highly just they're just in there to make money, and they keep marijuana out in Kansas. How they're gonna make their money?
Tell me about your political shit, because
Oh yeah. Well, currently I am running as a Libertarian for the House of Representatives for District 103 in my area. It's my second time running. This is actually excited about this run because my last two races, I ran for Wichita City Council. We had about 6 people running, including myself. And then the last time I ran for House of Representatives, we had a 3-way run. I was the only Libertarian in the state or in the Wichita that was running. And again, I am the only Libertarian in Wichita, but it's a 2-way run now, me and a Democrat. And I am very excited about it because I actually have a good opportunity to take this house and take this seat.
oh yeah, bro.
They might not.
That's who you want to go against. If it was the choice between the two, it's like Republicans act like libertarians sometimes until you piss them off.
Yeah, I can say that because I pissed plenty off. I even when I ran for my first run for House of Representatives, I spoke at a Kobach event, big name here in Kansas and Wichita area, and all Republicans. As soon as I was walking in, they're like, "Hey, we recognize you. You're that crazy libertarian."
Yes.
And, as soon as I went on stage, I can definitely tell some of them, they actually liked a lot of the stuff I brought up. Some of the stuff they didn't, just like the marijuana conversation. I can say, we need legalization for this and that. And they're like, oh, yeah. And I'm like, well, and that goes the same for cocaine. It ain't my choice to use it or anything, but you can't put people away in jail because of something.
They are not gonna be able to follow you with that crazy fucking shit. No. They're gonna be like, what, boy? Fuck cocaine? I don't think so.
I could definitely get more into it, but yeah, my main running is defender of liberty. I like to look and protect the individual liberties. Basically, my campaign is a Ron Paul type of campaign, if you know who that is.
Yes.
Follows him thoroughly. And the biggest discussion around here has been the abortion topic, which the vote just passed. And it got a no in Kansas, so they are not making it stricter to get abortions here in Kansas at the moment.
So, now, what about this page, Liberty Memes? Is that your page?
Yeah, Liberty ICT is my Facebook page.
Dude, I get your memes every day, and I share them a lot because it's fucking, I'm like, oh yeah, fuck, share, fucking.
I appreciate the love, man. Yeah, I just got started one day because I wanted to help the Libertarian Party in the local area. There was nothing I could see, so I just started my own shit. I didn't call it like Libertarian Party of Kansas or anything. I just kept it simple. And then I got dumb enough and did some independent journalism when we had a lot of riots and protests and trips getting looted and all kinds of fights in the streets, people getting hit by trucks. I mean, I got it all on camera, and everyone was watching me. I had WPD watching my videos. I had protesters, fights, and
oh yeah, that shit gets views, bro. Fighting in the street. Oh yeah, that's about what we want to see on the internet.
We had a lot of shootings too at a couple of these riots. I mean, I was sadly.
Kansas is a weird mix, man. It's a weird mix. It's like cowboys and gangsters, bro. Like,
it is. I mean, Wichita and Kansas City, Lawrence are a little bit more, I guess, bluish, open-minded. But they're the biggest towns and cities here in the state, and you got a lot of red. But those red towns or cities are 300 people, 500. They don't match up to the 300,000 that's in Kansas City, or I think Wichita is about 150,000.
Dude, you gotta push more in your political campaign about those memes. People are getting younger and voting fucking more passionately, and I'm here to tell you, like, who I vote for, honestly, and I'm here to tell you, and this may upset you as a political guy, but I vote for whoever's got the most fire memes, bro. Literally, you're getting roasted. Like Trump got roasted the end there. He got roasted so bad. It was bad for him. But in the beginning, he was roasting. He was the roaster. You know what I mean? And fucking.
Well, wild up in the attention, but no, yeah. The memes pass off. It's like a little pinch of information that hits different people differently, and that's how people get their news nowadays.
It's digestible. It's digestible because some people who are younger are like, fuck that baby boomer news shit. I'm not. Like, I've had girlfriends that are like, I don't care. I'm not watching the news. The fucking shit is just arguing. I'm not doing it. And then you hit them with a little meme, and all of a sudden they have an opinion, you know, and fucking.
And that's the thing, like you just said, most media stations are so biased on whatever they want to push to their agenda, whether it's from left or right. My page, I try to I always say bash, but I give a hard time on everyone, left, the right. I try to put different point of views in there. I try to put educational stuff about the Libertarian Party. I try to help people in the Wichita area with their businesses that are small, trying to get things going, food trucks. So I try to do a lot for the local area as well as political, but yeah, you're not safe if you're a Republican or Democrat on my page.
I like to troll both. Dude, now that we're talking about this, I gotta get you on a podcast versus fucking Jessica Link because I do the Planet Hank news show, all right? And it's a parody fake news show. I literally will make fake news, and then I put her on as my liberal contributor and fucking just go at her about all her bullshit, and it's hilarious.
Yeah,
and
she's awesome. She's funny, and I mean, there's some things we could more likely agree on. We've had our conversations too at the gym.
She is a libertarian. She can act like a liberal all she wants. She's out here talking about being a fucking prison guard liberal who likes guns. Like that, get the fuck out of here.
I hope she's this one, but yeah, no, she's pretty much in the middle of things, I feel. I mean, probably leans a little bit more left on most cases, but how about no walls, man? That's the sad part.
Yeah, build the wall. Remember that? That was the dopest. Like I can't even believe that we actually were back at that place in our country yelling at people. Fucking build the wall, motherfucker! Woo!
That's the thing. Everyone wants to be patriotic about the government. Yet we sit over our troops overseas to fight wars. I mean, we don't have to. It's a good conversation, but I'm all game for borders being more available and open for if people are trying to come in. We don't need walls or guns pointing at these people, especially if they're good citizens. And I mean, yeah, you're gonna have individuals trying to come in and whatnot, but we send so many people overseas protecting other borders instead of protecting ours and working ours. We don't need a giant wall. We have the people, we have the resources, but bring back the days.
You knocked down my shitty wall.
My shitty wall. No, yeah, it's got a lot to but
yeah, I was a Marine, and I have come in contact with refugees before, so I know what you're saying, because it's real easy to sit back and scream, fuck them, get them out of here, even when I feel like that on the internet maybe, when I see them with my eyes, I'm not yelling at no damn children and women who need help. It's not happening. I'm helping them. I'm definitely helping them.
There's a ton of people in America itself that need help, but with sadly we have a government that is sending billions over to the country, Ukraine, which it shouldn't be going on. If we're going to help, we should be helping ours. But yeah, I always go to the discussion of, I mean, just because the baby is born in America, is it just going to be a lazy ass while we have this other kid that's willing to come across and work their ass off? And it could go vice versa. We can have an American baby that's ready to work his ass off rather than a baby coming across a different country that's going to be lazy. So it's a hard topic, but yeah, you got people that, you know, if it ain't born in the red, white, and blue, it ain't whatever. It's just like.
I feel like a lot of people got tricked honestly, by the left. Like, the left does a good job of trying to draw people to say stupid shit and then point out how dumb they are after. I feel like they get you fired up with all this media of that you're fucking losing your country, and then you get you talking, and then they fucking take a picture of what you said and then say you're a racist. You know, they got a lot of people screaming about stuff that I don't think the church people would turn their back on all those people. They wouldn't.
Yeah, the left are definitely socialists, and I call Republicans yeehaw socialists just because they do fall in some of the same categories. But no, look, from my experience, that side of the group, if they don't agree with you, they're just going to call you names at the lowest bars, whether it's
That's the fun part, though.
not,
See, our generation gets that part. I feel like sometimes it's just fun to argue on Facebook. Like, I don't think I would even argue with the people in real life. Like, I'm not actually mad, but it is funny as fuck to leave some fucking tasty ass comments underneath some funny ass shit on the internet, you know?
That's the tough part too. I like debating people in person or like this. I've learned that it's so hard to do it on Facebook because they can't take your tone. They don't know how you're saying it.
And they get mad.
Super nice. I'm not trying to be a dick or anything like that, but the person that I'm talking to takes it totally the wrong way. And it's just like, I wasn't trying to be an ass, but just trying to put a different point of view out there. But yeah.
That's what you do to libertarians. All you got to do to a libertarian is tell them that they're just a liberal and then say, look, libertarian, and then you're going to get a book.
Yeah, the right calls me a liberal. The left calls me a dollar store Republican. Name you can think about. And if you get called all those names, you know you're a libertarian. Just because you're getting called liberal, snowflake, Trumpster. I mean, I didn't even vote for Trump or support him, and I get called Trumpster.
I love it. I love it, bro. Fucking LJ Hermreck, fucking politician, BKFC fucking fighter, fucking black belt in jiu-jitsu. See, that's another part. I think you should promote that more. That part, because that's something, like, honestly, it's easy to become a bare knuckle not easy. I couldn't do it, but dude, being a black belt sure is that is a whole different animal. That is something totally different than having a couple boxing matches, you know?
No, I appreciate it. I mean, I've only had a couple knockouts. All my wins in my MMA fights have been from submission. So, I mean,
yeah,
jiu-jitsu really works when it comes to one-on-one.
Yes, it does, dude. Jiu-jitsu's great if you have a fucking nice, quiet place to fucking fight someone, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, you know, you gotta be careful on the streets. I mean, it can work, but as far as, you know, just doing it, and like I said, I love it. I've been in it for 13 years. I've won majority of my fights from cuddle struggling someone.
Oh, yeah.
I love
jiu-jitsu. I'm a blue belt. I thought I was going to get my purple belt the other day, but oh, well, next summer probably. But dude, I fucking love jiu-jitsu. I do it all the time. That's my secret fucking pleasure. I do fucking that shit at least 2-3 times a week. I was a wrestler. I love the ground. Even though I'm big fan of BKFC and boxing and all that, I'm definitely a person who loves to see people bust a jiu-jitsu out in a UFC fight, fucking getting the submission, fucking all of that. I feel like it's the number one weapon, you know? So
the fight, Juliana, just recently, she threw up some badass submission attempts.
Yeah. She had a bar, high guard and shit.
So, and just that, to me, that more excites me sometimes than just throwing hands. But then again, just throwing some hands is always fun too.
I thought she was looking like she was going to get that omoplata the way she was turning like that. And then it's like, can you even, I don't know if I've even ever seen anybody get an omoplata in the UFC. Maybe like 15 years ago.
Yeah, it's super rare, I think, in the UFC especially. I mean, I've seen it happen, but yeah, it ain't that often. That would have been dope.
That would have been fucking dope. That would have made it. I mean, I think that fight was, everybody was talking shit about that fight before it went off, and I feel like they did that was a fucking treat, because I was just like, man, I don't know. Even though the first one was dope too, fucking Juliana Pena is fucking more badass than people thought, you know?
Her hand game, you could tell it's a little bit more not as there, but as far as her jiu-jitsu though, her jiu-jitsu is fire. You mean?
Yes. And her just intensity, like she wants to win. And that shit goes a long way in fighting, you know?
Yeah. As far as my fighting, I'm waiting for BK to give me another opportunity. Like I said, I had one in Tampa in July, but we just couldn't make the weight work.
Yeah.
I'm definitely still looking forward to doing an MMA fight here down the road for ever.
You eyeballing anybody at 155 in BKFC? Who looks good?
I'm to the point where I'll just take whoever. 155, 165, just throw someone my way. Let me get to work. I mean, if they want to give me somebody with the name, hats off to me because I love the tougher fights more than just tossing me somebody. Like I liked my fight with Steve-O.
Yeah, that was dope.
And they got, I mean, they're tough fighters. So I like tough fights. I mean, anyone with the name is cool. I mean, I'm not going to bash anyone just because I know they're still going to come in there and try to drop my ass.
Were you beefing with the promotion a little while ago? I feel like, was that you?
I haven't beef with them. I don't think I did.
No.
No, that's probably the green hair kid.
Yeah, everyone. Yeah, maybe that's what it was. You were beefing with him a little bit, and he was fucking going off and fucking. No,
Yeah.
I thought I remembered something, but maybe not. Maybe not. Every once in a while, you catch a like post from a fighter, and they're fucking like teeing off on something about the promotion, and you just got to be like, ah, you know.
I mean, I've learned over time, especially through my amateur. I mean, I've been in the fight game now for about 10 years, and every promotion has its ups and its downs, its cons and pros. Bare Knuckle FC, BKFC itself, it's an awesome promotion. I mean, there's some things that they could fix and they should twerk and work with. But overall, I mean, they're blowing up. They're getting big names. They're super popular. Their shows are always awesome. I mean, how they run everything is solid.
I just think, like you're saying, if you fucking just ride it out a little bit, don't have a knee jerk. That's what my thing with the weed company ban, because like I said, Chirp House Farms, SweetHeal.com, Planet Hank pre-rolls. I'm smoking weed. I got fucking Just Blaze clothing stickers right here. Like everything is fucking weed. And people were getting on me like, bro, what the fuck are you gonna do? And for me, I was like, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait and see what the fuck happens.
Yeah, who knows? They might get a change of heart. I mean, I personally don't see that happening anytime soon. It might be a couple years or so. But, I mean, that's one thing that sucks, and that is, you could say a con. They want to take that away from us fighters. But it's their promotion, sadly, and if you still want to win the fight for them, then you just, I hate to say it, you got to abide by that.
Yeah, that's the problem, is it's like this isn't like politics. This is a private company, dude. Yeah. You know, so with all that freedom comes, these people can make up whatever rules they want at their own private company. They could tell you no fucking goddamn car companies, and you'd be like, oh, fuck. And, you know, that's it. No car company.
That's the best thing about what I like about an actual free market is who knows who might come up and actually challenge them. You can have another promotion that actually runs up right underneath them and give them a hard time. So
I mean, you got BKB and BYB teaming up, and they're putting shows on in London and back and forth from Miami to London and shit. Like, I mean, you know, I don't know what'll happen, but there you go. There's competition, and I know marijuana products are allowed over there. You know, so
yeah. That'll be interesting. It's just a good competition of companies and see who gets on top. But I think those other ones I think Bare Knuckle, what they got on top of the other guys is they're actually getting some, they call them washed up UFC fighters, but they actually got some decent ass fighters as well getting on there. So,
yo, Jessica Link hopped in. Where the hell's her comment? Oh, I didn't see it pop up here. What the fuck happened? But she said, oh, hell yeah, love you, LJ. I'm going to go spar, but let's schedule the new show. Dude, that new show will be fire. Because what I always try to do is come up with some way to trigger this woman. That's the whole ploy. My ploy. So now I got to come up with a way to simultaneously trigger you and her, and then have you both not team up and attack me, but attack each other. See?
Oh, yeah, I like that game. I mean, she might be a little easier than me. I don't really get my feelings hurt too much on a lot of things anymore. I mean, I've had a lot of shit thrown my way as far as name calling and what I believe in. I mean, personally, the only thing that pissed me off is like wife or child. If someone went
Oh,
down,
no. See, what we do is we made like the last one I made like, oh, it was the fucking gender thing. I like said that how like males feel as though child support is oppression because they don't have a choice. If you're pro-choice, men should have a choice, a pro-abortion choice or some shit. Like a man should be able to say he wants you to get an abortion. Say
uh,
you knock a girl up.
that could be a good topic. You know, hey, with how people say nowadays, I mean, they say men can't have word on that, but now they all. I've heard that men get pregnant too. So
So I made this fake ass clip and had this funny shit and triggered her and fucking that was basically, fucking
hey, we definitely have to set that up. A better time than when I'm at the house. I have a couple.
Yo. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. Thanks for coming on. Have a fun vacation, bro. Fucking LJ Hermreck. Thanks for coming on, dude.
Take care, brother. Peace.
Later.